When we did the pre-interview with you, you said that you wish she would be dead.
No, that's not what I said.
So you didn't say that. I'm just trying to get an answer to a simple question. It's whether or not you said if your children's mother passed away, things would be better. So you did say that.
I didn't say I wish she was dead.
We record our pre-interviews. Here's what you said.
Between you and me, if she passed away, my life would be better. You know what I mean? No tears here.
That doesn't mean I wish she's dead.
Your children's mother. Daniel says he's concerned about the safety of these children with you. Do you have a drinking problem?
In 2013, I was raped, and I found that I was dealing with it wrong, and I started drinking way too much.
Zoe just came back because you were drunk off your butt. That one day you had him. That one day the police removed the kids.
I didn't drink that day.
She ran away because you were drunk and passed out.
You are a liar. You are a liar.
They ran down the road. I get a call at 2 in the morning. I'm driving down this freaking road, and I hear screaming somewhere. I panic. I don't find my kids. By now, it's 2:30 in the morning, right? I dial 911. My kids are out here somewhere.
Okay, stop.
The one day you had them, you were drunk.
Stop.
The one day in a year and a half, you got drunk.
Stop talking.
We'll talk to the kids.
I will.
Do you have a drinking problem?
I started over drinking in 2013. I was dealing with that issue wrong, and I went in. I did not get in trouble. I noticed it myself, and I went in and I said, I need help. I need treatment. And I had to fight for a year and find, because they kept saying, you don't have a problem, you don't need treatment. And I'm like, I assure you, I'm drinking too much. And I went to treatment. And he found out I was in treatment, and he harassed me on a daily basis with the cops, calling me. If I had an alcohol problem, wouldn't you want me in treatment? Isn't that where I should be?
I wish you never got out, because you shouldn't be out. You should still be in there until you stop doing drugs and drinking.
Then why were you harassing me? You should have left me there.
Okay.
I graduated.
Well,
because
listen,
you're not my problem. They have left you.
Stop,
they don't want to be with you anymore.
Stop. Did you have someone living in your house
pedophiles
that was a sex offender?
I was dating a guy, and I did find out he was a registered sex offender.
After I got him arrested, because I found out the moment I saw him.
He was very, how can I tell? I didn't know I had to worry about you.
See, that's the thing. You're so disabled.
I found out about this, and he was very abusive. Okay, so what I had to do, because I was afraid if I tried to end it right there, he would break in and hurt us because he was very violent. So I had to send for a friend to come and move in with me. Okay?
Another boy.
So,
another boy.
It wasn't a boy. Anyway, she came and stayed with me for months so that he couldn't hurt me and so I could get him out of our lives. People don't come up and say, hi, I'm a sex offender. That's not how you meet them. That's something you find out later, and you're like, oh, why didn't I know this?
This is a classic example. If you're a good parent, your
can
smarm alert goes off, man. You don't have to, poke up there, get on the computer. When you see one of these creeps, man, and you're a good parent, you're like, kids, get away from that.
So no good parents, kids
right?
abuse.
I mean, is there any parents in here? You know what I'm saying? To me, it was so obvious. I went straight in. I found out a name, and
I've got one of those alerts.
It pops up on the first page. Okay, this is from the mind of somebody, a neurotic, a disabled person, to reality. I gave her a call because I got a suspicious email that said, you got to see this, Dan. I poke it open. It's on the freaking internet. So I call her and I said, Robin, you got to see this. You got to get this down. Okay?
This is not what happened
And
at
she's
all.
like, that's not me. That's not. But I know what my ex-wife looks
But
and
your
sounds,
kids
and I
don't.
saw a clear view of her face.
They don't know what their mother
This
looks
happened.
like.
She's been playing this fantasy that I am going to do this to the kids and to turn them on her. Who would want their kids to see their mom doing that?
Yeah, why would you show them that and say it was their mom?
This
It's
is why
not
she's
me.
an unfit
I've
parent.
never had
For her
sex
to
with
think
anything
that I could possibly
animalistic.
show my kids something like that, it defines your insanity. It defines
Why would your daughter
your
come
mental
home
illness, Robin.
on Christmas and call for a 911
because she
safety
made
check?
all this up.
Okay, did your daughter call?
And then when the CPS
Did your daughter
came,
call for a
there was
safety
no
check?
such thing. The rest is all in your mind.
Really?
Okay,
You admitted it to
hold it.
CPS.
Talk to me. Talk to me for a minute.
I was polite
Talk
enough
to me
to
for a
warn
minute.
her that she was filmed.
I was
and
not
the rest
filmed.
she
I've
made
never
up.
done that.
She
I've
made it all
never
up.
done that.
Did
You
your
tried to
daughter
convince
make a safety check call?
What?
Did your daughter make a safety check call?
What do you, I don't understand what safety check, I don't know what that means.
Did your daughter call 911 on this night that she came home, concerned that her sister was still there?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, are you talking with pedophilia or something?
I'm talking
there
about
has
this
never been
videotape. I'm talking about this
anything-
videotape.
Videotape.
I'm talking about the tape.
That's not the tape, that's the internet.
I'm talking.
I mean, you can't take it. There's no tape. It's on the freaking web, man.
Okay.
Right?
It's a tape on the web. It's a video on the web.
Okay, what about
Did your daughter go home to her mother and call 911?
No,
about that
my
tape?
kids know nothing about this. Well, till now. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Now they know about it. Okay. So, yeah, now they're sitting backstage hearing all this stuff.
No, they're not watching this. I don't involve children in
You
adult
brought it up.
issues, unlike some people.
If you show somebody like that to your kids, you bring it up, you call the law.
Well, let me ask you something. You sent in a tape to me, and something stood out about this tape. We asked guests if they're going to be on the show to just send me a brief tape so I can kind of get to know a little bit about you and that sort of thing. And so I'd like to play that tape for just a second.
Hi, this is my family. This is my daughter, Danny Rose. Zoe, put your face in here. This is Zoe May. Anyhow, we're responding to a Dr. Phil inquiry by phone by Mr. Dan this morning. Danny, it's regarding my ex-wife and my custody battle. It's been raging since before my oldest was born, actually.
Okay, stop that. Okay, now, this goes on for like 2 minutes. Tell me why you would think it's appropriate to be discussing an adult issue of a raging custody battle going on, first involving your children, letting them hear about this, and actually using them as props in the video. Why would a parent do that
They ordered
with their
us
children?
that they had to be in the video. They said they have to be in the video. When this is an introduction to the Phil Show. In order for us to get on the Phil Show, we had to send the truth.
Do you want a good relationship with your children? You want to have a long-term good relationship with your children, right?
It's too late for her to stop that now. We are bound, man. We are so tight. We're inseparable now. She made sure that there's nothing that could come between us.
If I'm sure of that, I should be a good parent.
Just let me tell you.
If I'm teaching them to
if
love
you're willing
you,
to
I'm doing something
sacrifice
right.
your own children to accomplish that,
How is that?
you go,
if
man.
I teach them to love you, that's sacrificing.
You
No,
have
they're
done
supposed to love
nothing
you.
but told them that I'm a horrible demon
I don't
pedophile
talk about you.
child. Oh,
I do not even talk about you.
like they don't come
You
home
aren't
telling
worthy
me.
of
Okay,
my
stop.
time.
Listen, I'm so not going to listen to any more of this bickering back and forth. I think you really think you've got this situation all knowed up, and let me tell you something. You're getting ready for a really shocking and rude awakening when you walk into that courtroom, my friend. You are in violation of a court order.
Been there, done that, not worried about it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I've been through 30
Yeah.
court cases with her. and
Okay.
Lost everyone.
Nobody's going to help her anymore. Not the police, not the FBI, not the courts, man. Why do you think she's getting desperate? She's like,
The
Phil,
courts just
save
gave them
me.
back to me less than a month ago. That sounded like help.
Where are they now?
Yeah, you kidnapped them.
So you think that you can just violate a court order,
Oh, no.
alienate these children from their mother, and go in and just thumb your nose at the court and then tell them kiss your ass? You ain't worried
Oh,
about
no,
it a bit?
I have an attorney, okay? I have children who are above the age of 12 who are
as
testifying in court.
your attorney
And-
told you this is a good plan?
Oh yeah. And none of us could do anything until we're in Oregon for 6 months.
When I think about my mom, I feel mad. I hate my mom very much. I wish she could kind of go into cardiac arrest. I would like my mom to never come near me again. My sister Zoe still wants to be around my mom for some reason.
I love both of my parents. I want to be with my mom, but I also want to spend time with my dad. But the problem is my mom doesn't want me to be around my dad. I feel like I'm caught in the middle. It's an awful lot for a 12-year-old to deal with.
Dad has not brainwashed us at all. My mom says terrible things about my dad. Most of them aren't even true. She'll talk about how abusive he is, or she's the reason he started drinking.
My parents, they tell me almost everything about when they were married.
My dad did not kidnap us. We left. My mom doesn't get that I need to have positive people in my life. My dad and I have a really great relationship, like best friends. What my mom really needs to know is she should just stop trying. All she's doing is causing problems and making me hate her even more. I'm just wishing she would step out of my life for like ever. I'm excited to sit down and tell my mom why I hate her and why I want her out of my life. I think it's gonna be fun.
What do you think about that?
It's painful. It's horrible. I mean, you really screwed up, man. You know, this is what happens when you stab people in the back and you lie and you cheat and you steal and you accuse pedophilia.
I've raised 3 other children that do not.
You
have
will
eating
never see their
problems.
grandkids because they're afraid of you. That's what's going to happen. You always talk about, well, have grandkids.
They will escape you.
They're afraid of you, Robin.
No, they aren't.
Yes, you hurt
they aren't.
Papa. Before he died, you accused him of molesting
I've
him.
never
You
done
accused
that.
me
Never
of molesting him.
have I
You
done
accused...
that.
Oh,
Never
he's dead. He
had
can't
I
defend
did
himself
that.
now.
I don't know that I would give either one of you very high marks at this point. And, you know, first off, you wouldn't even be a candidate at this point because you are in violation of court orders. You're in contempt. You have disregarded the court's instruction. So you would immediately be, you wouldn't even be a candidate at this point.
No,
I mean,
sending it to a
Ariva?
foster home would be
No,
ridiculous.
I agree with you 100%.
Well, that's why I say you're getting ready to have a rude awakening because you're getting ready to spin your children off into the system.
Yeah, I don't even
And-
think he
It's not me.
understands.
Yeah,
Daniel,
well,
you may lose
okay.
permanent custody of your kids for all time. What you're doing, you're violating the court order. You're encouraging your kids to run away. You are kidnapping your kids. That is a crime.
No,
And-
you guys didn't play
Daniel.
the evidence. That's bull. Okay? You
Okay.
didn't play the evidence where my kids ran away when she was 10.
It
Okay?
doesn't
I brought
matter.
police
We
report.
did see
You're getting
enough-
false information based on.
I know you don't
on
want to
facts
listen
you
to
don't
anyone.
want- You don't
I've
want to
sat
show
here
them.
all day. You
I
won't
brought
listen to
the
anyone. You're
evidence.
probably not going to listen to me.
And
So
you're
I'll
not
talk
going
to
to play
Dr.
them
Phil.
for theatrics. You're not going to
Dr.
play them.
Phil, it's very clear. Daniel is likely to lose custody of his kids for all times.
Because you
We've
won't play the
watched
evidence.
the evidence, and if Robin goes into court, just with the tape of this show, just what we've watched, just the pre-interview for this show, there's enough evidence there for a court to determine he is unfit to have custody of these kids at all.
I will get you the therapeutic help. I'm telling you, you don't want to go to court.
You know, Dr. Phil, we've seen a lot of these cases where a judge looks at both parents and decides the best placement is with neither parent.
I'm telling you, you do want to mediate this situation. You do want to mediate this situation. And you need to hear me this. You may think you're winning this popularity contest right now. This is so going to backfire on
It doesn't
you.
feel like winning at all. You've
You're-
lost a mom.
This is going to backfire on you so bad you cannot even imagine. And my advice to you is you do not walk up those courtroom steps. My advice to you is you two sit down and mediate this, and you stop being a right fighter and start putting your children's interest ahead of your own. And I do want you to sit down with your girls backstage and talk to them before you leave today. I don't think you should yank the girls today and take them home with you. I don't want to traumatize these girls at this point. But sit down and talk to them. All right, we have to stop. I want to thank family law attorney and children's rights advocate Ariva Martin and all the guests today. I want you to know you've been what a lot of people would call very obnoxious here today. Yes. I think you love your girls. I want you to be in their lives, Dan. I really do. So really try to hear what we're saying here, okay? Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on. you.